So, hello guys, what's up? I'm your code specialist going to solve the problem and meetings in one room. Should I zoom it? Okay, so let's be positive and mark it as done in the first before solving. So, let's dive into that. Sorry guys, give me 1 minute. Yes, we are done. There is one meeting in a meeting room in a firm. There are n meetings in the form of start and end, where start is the start time of the meeting and end is the finishing time of the meeting. What is the maximum number of meetings that can be accommodated in the meeting room when only one meeting can be held in the meeting room at a particular time? Start time can be equal to end time of the chosen meeting. Okay, so quite easy. This meeting starts at 1 and ends at 2. Let's take it into consideration. So we are taking this. Then this is taken 0 to 6, but it will not allow to accommodate more. So since it is a greedy approach, we will have to take in most values into it. So finishes at 2, then we will start something that is just after 2 and finishes fast. So that is 4. Then it is 5 which finishes at 7, and then there is 8 and 9. It will result in output of 4, which is what it was intended to be. So what is the main thought process is, rather than taking 0, 6 then 8, 9, the highest hours of meeting, take the meetings which are very low, which have fast end time. So we will choose based on the end time. So let's move onto the pen and paper and get things sorted. So before moving, let's keep few key things in mind. Start of next can be equal to end of current meeting. One meeting at a time. Since it is greedy, get most meeting. How we will get most meeting is through getting lowest end time first. So this is the simple logic. So now let's go into a dry run. What example should we take? It makes me think to do the same example I have written up. So our first task would be to sort dry run. Our first task is to sort based of end. So sorting begins, which will result in 2, 4. it's sorted. I thought of skipping of and not writing it, but let's do it for a better measure. After sorting, we will have an array list of answer and uh, start with the index 1. Index is equals to 1. Why? Because we know this is the best case for starting, where it ends earliest. So we are accepting it. So limit equals to the end of the first meeting. So array list we will add the first meeting as it is. So what do they want? Positioning, no? So we will put in the answer something like, do they want zero based indexing? Acha, in Geeks for Geeks they are not asking for what indexing. So answer we will do equal to 1. Let's do this. So after which we will check if meeting of current meeting means at 1 index 1 का start of index less no greater than limit. If it is the case, we will update limit to our end of index, after which answer plus equals to 1. So what will happen is we will get the count incremented. So do this all for all. So now limit equals to 4. Since start of index to 0 1 2 is 0, which is not greater than limit false, we will continue. Index equals to 3. Limit equals to 4 as it is. Start index, start of index, which is 0 1 2 3 4 5. So 3 is greater than 4. So what we will do is we will update limit to 3 of end. So end of what index and answer plus equals to 1. So currently answer is 3. Hmm, then what? In the fourth index, limit is equals to 7 and start of index of 4 is greater than limit. It is true. So what we will do is update limit to its fourth index end of index, which is a 9. Answer plus equals to 1. So it's currently 4. In index 5, limit equals to 9. Start of index is greater than limit, which is a false, because 5 is not greater than 9. So we will continue. So our answer for this question is going to be 4. Let me check if we are right. And we are. So the question was quite simple. Uh, and should I show you all the pseudo code or jump directly into the, let me think. Let's do it. First is sort base of end. Second is for loop I to I equals to 1 to n minus 1. Here there is one case which I didn't tell. Answer plus equals to 1 for index equals to 0 is by default our first option. Second, for I, if start, are you able to see it? That's the big question. If start of I greater than limit. Limit, you know what it is. We will update limit end of I and answer plus equals to 1. First, it is at is it. Fourth, return answer. Time complexity, if we go and check, let's see. We are iterating the whole length, so n times is going to be true. Space complexity, we are not using any variables of such because we are not storing the length of the thing. But here it were O of n plus O of n log n, which will result in O of n. That was the case. O of n plus O of n log n. Yes, it is it. So thank you guys. Why I'm saying thank you guys. You are still with me, guys. We will complete the implementation in a jiffy. Let's exit the drawing theme. Uh, how we will begin? We will create another class pair. Yes, what I am doing here might feel unique to y'all, but we will keep count of each int end and what int start. Pair, this is a constructor, int and int start comma int and this dot start equals to start. This dot end equals to end. Yes, the class definition is done. We will now create a comparator. Mm, so this is not fair. Now what a comparator is, if since we are sorting but with our own logic, we will have to use a comparator. Mm, how will that go? Okay, the class meeting comparator. Let's keep the M capital. extends, sorry, implements, comparator of pair, at the rate, override, public int, compare, pair, what, m1, meeting 1, pair, m2, if m1 dot end less than m2 dot end, we will just return 1 minus 1. Else will return 1. So that is it for the comparator. Now let's move into this. We will have to use a data structure for this pair. Temporary equals to new array list. So the time complexity has increased by O of n because we are using an array list to store it. Let me update. Yes, I updated in the sheets. You might not able to see, but you have understood what the thing is. For int I equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus temp dot add new pair start start of I end of I. This is it. Arrays dot sort or collections dot sort. Meeting comparator C compare equals to new meeting. Have I stored it? Yes. New meeting comparator. Collection dot sort what? Temporal. Now since we have sorted, we will implement our logic of for int I equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Before that, we will have to use int limit equals to temp dot get 0 dot end. So the meeting will start from 1. Int answer equals to 0. If temp dot get of 1 dot start greater than limit equals to of I equals to end answer plus equals to 1 or answer plus plus. This was it, man. Let's see. Are we missing something? LeBron James cannot find symbol override. Oh, my bad. O is capital out here. LeBron James cannot find method. Collections dot sort. Okay, I see. We have to add the compare logic with it. Mm, your output expected answer will be 1, yes. So that was it. We are done. Let's submit it and take a W on our side. 200, 100 more 30 plus 20, 50 to go, 10 to go. Why have you stopped, brother? You shouldn't have stopped. So this is done. Thank you guys for being with me. We will continue achieving in our next videos. Till then, bye bye.